Hello friends. Okay, so this is going to be a really quick video because I was trying to share it through a text format, like on Facebook, sharing it, or I don't know, some other medium through just communication. But I don't have a lot of reach to a lot of people. But I think it's important if I can put my idea out there. Well, not my idea, but well, I'll just get straight to the point. So this is a serious discussion. There is actual concern. It's an actual concern of mine and of many others of legitimate violations of our freedom of expression. Um, and this is going on now. Um, Net neutrality, defined by Google, is the principle that internet service providers should enable access to all content and applications regardless of the source and without favoring or blocking particular products or websites. Now, a company by the name of Comcast, of which you probably have heard of or may even have, has already begun to violate this idea and looks to continue doing so. Um, for example, through forcing Netflix to pay more money to Comcast or have their streaming speeds throttled. Now, in this scenario where only Comcast controls the market, who can compete with them? No one. In my area alone, at least like the Denver metro area, we have access to Comcast and CenturyLink, which formerly used to be Quest, and a couple, you know, various satellite services, of which aren't very viable, um, and certainly don't have a lot of name recognition. So, more importantly, where did these extra charges imposed by Comcast on Netflix end up? And Netflix will turn to us as consumers to fill in this gap created through Comcast corporate greed. Comcast looks to further this oligarchical business model through merging with a company by the name of Time Warner Cable. Now, this brings me back to my discussion prior about what we have access to. In my area, at least, most people don't know what Time Warner Cable is, and that's because it's primarily on the East Coast, and Comcast is more of a West Coast and mid-USA uh, based company. And if Comcast has access to the entire country, and right now they are the number one um, internet service provider in the world in terms of revenue. So they already make the most money, and they already own companies like Hulu, for example, of which you probably didn't even know. If you can just look at the links below, there are some links I provided of where you can sign a petition to the FCC against this merging, where you just basically put in your name, your email, your address, and your zip code, I think, and it will do it for you. And even better, if you can call the FCC, which they'll give you that option right after you successfully do that, and share this video with your friends if you don't feel like you want to tell them that yourself. And you know, my own beliefs thought it was pretty helpless to call Congress and try to change things, but it really does have an impact, and this issue concerns anyone and everyone, and if this operation is hindered, then future generations and ourselves can experience net neutrality in the future. So, thank you. Goodbye.